You know, to be honest, I didn't even know I had an appointment today. Oh, hey, I'm just glad you could fit me in so early in the morning. Thanks again. Go ahead and have a seat. Let's get started. So I guess what I'm trying to figure out is, do I need a trust? Maybe. Well, how would I know? Well, do you have a house? Well, yeah, I own a house. Do you have or intend to have children? Yeah, two. Do your kids plan on having kids? Maybe, if they want to. Do you think you'd like to have specific instructions your inheritors to follow if they received your assets? Well, sure, they can't get all my money too soon. Well, as a psychiatrist, I'm going to write you a prescription for the attorney next door. You're in the wrong office. In all seriousness, trusts are great tools for estate planning purposes. Not everybody needs one, but some families can greatly benefit from the added powers that it grants their trusted individuals to pass on their assets when the time comes for their passing. What do all trusts have? First is the grantor. The grantor is you. You're the person who's giving your assets away when you pass away. The second piece is your trustee. Your trustee is the person that you are choosing to be responsible for passing all of your assets according to your wishes when you're gone. It can be an individual or even a corporation, like a bank. You may have multiple trustees so that you know if one is passed away or unable to do their duty, the successors can pick up the slack. The third piece of the puzzle when it comes to trust are the stipulations. It might be as simple as, I want to move all of my assets to this individual, and you simply are titling all of your assets to your trust so that when you're gone, everything moves to this person. Makes everything very cut and dry. But you can get more complicated. If you have young children, if you have grandkids, if you want charities involved, there's all kinds of ways trusts can be created, and you just have to talk to an estate planning attorney to make those stipulations possible. Trusts can be expensive to set up, so remind yourself that not everybody needs one. There's always the alternative of following a few steps to make sure that your assets are passed according to your wishes. There are a few ways you can battle probate without trusts. Make sure your beneficiaries are up to date every other year. Big life events such as births and marriages and divorces can cause beneficiaries to be out of date. So make sure you're keeping a track of that with your life insurance and your retirement accounts. Your second way is beneficiary deeds on your property. If you don't have a trust, your houses or any other kind of property, it's not going to be able to be transferred with a will. You need to have either a trust or beneficiary deed in place for all of your properties to make sure that they're passed accordingly to your wishes and not get touched in probate. And the third way is to request transfer on death designations at all of your bank accounts, not your IRAs, but your bank accounts such as checking and savings. If you have what's called the TOD or transfer on death, those accounts will transfer seamlessly to your beneficiaries upon your passing. If you find your circumstances may be trustworthy, go ahead and check out the description below so that you can find some attorneys near you or some online help when creating trusts. Thanks for watching and continue to venture onward.